Werewolves have existed since ancient times, appearing in legend around the same period as vampires. They are familiar rivals, although the conflict between the two has been one-sided. The old vampire shadow kings viewed lycanthropes as merely a nuisance and led numerous cults of their old enemies through the years. However, much of this was also done out of fear, as werewolves are one of the few creatures that can kill a vampire without the use of a nemesis weapon. A fact that drove the vampire lineages to a standing order of killing any werewolf on sight. But that feat is daunting, even for a vampire. The bearers of the lichen curse are shapeshifters, men and women that can blend into a crowd and then become a 10-foot tall, monstrous beast at a moment's notice. Werewolves are also primal creatures, imbued with vitality and ferocity. They emit an incarnate field so dense that it can turn the edge of a blade or blunt a bullet. Their most dangerous quality, however, is an innate pack telepathy, where each member of a werewolf pack can psychically communicate with each other. Those who have honed this ability can even do so across vast distances. Vampires are not the only ones with a vested interest in keeping werewolf numbers low. Those that now remain usually belong to isolated packs, hiding in the most remote corners of the world. The Traveller's Mandate keeps a constant watch on these supernatural creatures, even as far away as the Cursed Lands in Old Dia Vol, or the White Wall of Lost Gushan. But one pack, the largest, has now arrived in Moonfall. The Lupercal. The Lupercal are emblematic of what once was the werewolf nation. Fiercely independent and loyal only to their own, they live off the grid and are constantly on the run from their enemies, which, in their own minds, is everyone else. The Lupercal were named by none other than Resh the Bard, who, according to legend, found the original pack in a cave on Mount Lupercal, unable to control their transformations. Showing a startling lack of fear, Resh went into the cave and stayed for 22 nights, playing for the beasts on his magic great harp. At the end of his stay, the werewolves mastered control of their shapeshifting and honoured the Bard by accepting him as leader of the pack. This is why the modern Lupercal still venerates Resh of the Poison Tree, even after his canonization as a saint by the Imperial Phoenix Church. But Resh is long dead, and the future of the Lupercal looks bleak. They have come out of a long exile to the island of Moonfall. Their reasons are their own.
Hi, if you're watching this before October 5th, the Kickstarter for Vampire Syndicate is still live. Vampire Syndicate is an old-school single-player RPG with party-based, turn-based combat. Please check out the links if you're interested. Thank you.